Hello and welcome to the first episode of O.F.NTech. I'm your host Robert O'Brien, and here today we're going to be teaching you how to set a static IP on your LAN side interface. So the first thing you're going to have to do is actually go to your web page, your router/modem router web page, and check one thing. You want to, if you have actually got the same router I have, this is going to be optimal for you. You want to go to the DHCP server or page, or you want to go to the WAN service and or LAN. If you're setting a WAN static IP, you would need to go through here. Anyway, we're going to do it LAN side first, so your mind doesn't melt. Anyway, here's what I'm looking for right here. The start IP address and the end IP address. These are the amount of IP addresses that can be actually leased. Right now we don't have an actually set and static IP lease list. That's okay, you don't need to use the local LAN setup anyway. But if you really wanted to use that method and not go through the second method I'm going to show you, it's going to be, a lot easier on the brain. Now, what I've typed in just there was ipconfig. This will show up your current Ethernet or internet or intranet configuration. So, example, I have Hamachi installed, so it displays my IP6 address, my IP4 address, which is what most people will be using right now, but we're all going to be switching over to IPv6 soon. What I'm interested here are these the three bottom numbers you see on the screen. The IP4 address is this, the subnetway mask, basically these two right here. This will be helpful later on, or right now, depending on if you're very fast like me or just slow and you pause the video every 5 seconds. It doesn't matter, you can go at your own pace. Now, I've already half set this up, so we're going to finish this off. I use a open DNS server, kind of odd, but it does offer quality for free. I mean, how can you go wrong? Now, the IP address can be anything that you wish, as long as it is in the thresholds right here in the corner. If, for example, you have an IP address of, let's say, 192, for example, you can put that in. Subnet mask should pop up automatically, and you need to type in your default gateway, which in this case is 192.168.1.1. Click validate settings upon exit just to make sure you've done it right. Close. Should start validating. There you go. Usually this takes a few seconds. We can see here that the troubleshooter couldn't identify the problem. So this gives us a good indication that it actually works. So best way to do it, go to Yahoo. I usually just go to Yahoo because it's the first thing I usually type because I'm going to my mail. And that is the tutorial done. The first tutorial. Hey. Anyway, there'll be a lot more tutorials up on the interwebs or on the YouTubes, on the YouTube channel. If you liked my material, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you later, and take care.